we went through multiple rounds of vetting in collaboration with European Commission and Council of Europe. With that, we made sure that we included the minimum standards under GDPR.
So what kind of assurances can you give our CEOs and the business community that we are very much in the cutting edge in terms of our new Data Protection Act?
So we had a public-private model rather than having a pure government legal officer kind of group getting together and drafting something in closed doors. It was opened out for private sector experts, talented folks to join us. And many young specialists in this subject area volunteered their time, and we are grateful to many companies who volunteered through their HR processes to give us resources who added value. Now, this law also went through 7 rounds of public consultations and close to 30-odd written submissions. So in that process, what we gained was we opened it up for international exposure by publishing the various versions online. And we engaged the European Commission. We engaged the Council of Europe Data Protection Working Data Protection Committee (TPD), which manages the only international convention on data protection, the Convention 108, the Council of Europe Convention 108. So it is in that context that I need to emphasize that all those international partners engaged with our committee, gave their inputs, and we went through multiple rounds of vetting in collaboration with European Commission and Council of Europe. With that, we made sure that we included the minimum standards under GDPR and went a little bit further in terms of bringing in something that you are going to ask us later, setting up internal governance frameworks through a mechanism called the Data Protection Management Program. Now, that's why I say we have a self-regulatory framework built in while we base it on the fundamentals of GDPR and the principles around GDPR. So we have concepts like automated decision making, as well as cross-border data flows, which we will go into a little bit later. So if a CEO or a company were to comply with the fundamental principles and other features of this act, they can be assured that they will be able to do cross-border collaboration with international partners in a collaborative manner, and then ensure that we get the high-end investors to Sri Lanka.
Excellent.
And that foundational principle is built into the preamble of the Act, where we say that this has been a law not just working in isolation. It is done with the intention of improving interoperability among data protection frameworks, as well as to strengthen cross-border cooperation amongst enforcement agencies.